These are the hematitic sandstones. You already met this one in a previous video. That's a hematitic sandstone. And notice that their color is all red, a red-brown color, but it varies from very dark maroon colored to more of a rusty red. This one's kind of similar to this one, and then more of a brown red. So it could be a combination of different kinds of iron oxides. There might be one that's more yellow colored mixed with the red to give this color. This one is just so very rich in iron oxide that it is very, very red. This one is, although it's rich in iron oxide, it's not quite as much as this one, and that one is somewhere in between as well. Most of these are also the main mineral is quartz, and it has a hematitic stain on the outside. So if we looked at this in thin section, we would see a quartz grain in the center with a rim of iron oxide. So it isn't that the iron oxide, the hematite, is the main component of the rock. Rather, it is a stain on the outside of the grains, primarily quartz grains. These are typically the result of land deposition, although this one breaks some of the rules. This one happened to be, this one's about 510 or so million years old. And this one was actually formed in a very shallow ocean. So, and of course, in the ocean, we're referring to shallow means less than, say, 100 meters, less than 50 meters. So shallow in this case does not mean we could walk on it, does not mean that we could stand. Shallow in the ocean is referring to the difference between 6,000 meters and, say, 100 meters. This one is, in particular, based on the way that the grains are arranged and the variety. This one is from the ocean, or sorry, from a stream. This one is very evenly layered, so the layers are all flat. This is most likely along a floodplain. And this one is also very similar to this one, so probably a floodplain. So we do have one ocean one. This one is very old, though. The type of, the way these grains form now, back then, do not typically form this way anymore. These ones are a bit younger, more land derived. So that is the hematitic sandstones.